cow, so many people on bicycles here today. And with that in mind, what did I read today? Kind of some interesting stuff. This one sounded like it was a follow-up story for what I talked about yesterday, where that guy tried to throw a rock at a drone, and because of that in Taiwan, they're thinking of implementing drone security measures. This one says, Army fires warning flares at Chinese drones spotted in Kinmen. Taiwan's army has fired warning flares after a Chinese drone was spotted over a small island in Kinmen County, rekindling the debate about how the military should deal with intrusions by drones in Taiwan's airspace. In a statement issued Sunday, the Kinmen Defense Command said a civilian-operated drone from China appeared Saturday over Leiyu Township. It said the army responded by firing warning flares based on standard operating procedures, but refrained from aggressive measures such as shooting the drone down to avoid further escalating cross-Taiwan Strait tensions. A clip of the drone's flight was posted on Chinese social media platform Weibo on Saturday and showed it flying close to and filming a military lookout post, including its facilities and soldiers and ship and aircraft identification charts. The clip was the latest aimed at embarrassing Taiwan's military after a previous post a few days ago of a close-range aerial clip of Taiwanese soldiers flinging stones at the drone as it filmed them, putting pressure on the military to respond. It makes you think too, if they're actively posting these videos online for people to see, is it kind of safe to assume it is, let's just say, official governments that are doing this in order to, I guess, like they claim, to try to embarrass them? And I guess as a result, they say they will be installing things like drone defense systems and all that. It says they'll need to do more though, because it says here that China would only intensify its harassment campaign and said Taiwan's military needed to respond with more than a drone defense system and develop high-powered microwave jammers to counter drone attacks. I've seen kind of those concepts before. Again, I'm wondering how that actually affects just drones in general versus just killing everything in sight, if that makes sense. Although it's kind of interesting, as it says here, a former Navy lieutenant commander opposed the idea of shooting down the drones. He argued and said that the army should try to set up a virtual perimeter known as a geofence around a no-fly zone between the offshore counties and China to stop drones from entering. And that would entail, I guess, hacking into DJI's, I guess, equipment and software and all that. It says, referring to the geofencing technique of China's DJI, Liu said the solution would be to have the Ministry of Digital Affairs cooperate with the Information, Communications, and Electronic Force Command to hack into DJI system and establish a geofence in the Taiwan Strait. Let's see how this turns out, I guess, huh? And this was kind of interesting because, as you know, a lot of companies are starting to use things like drone deliveries now, and companies such as a Walmart is really being aggressive. So I was interested in seeing, okay, well, what is it like? And if this is actually to be believed, I guess, apparently people are posting videos like this where it says, what, Walmart drone making a delivery. You wonder how are they dropping off the package and so forth. You would assume maybe there's a line, for example, but if you can see this video, it looks like it just flies right to the area and just drops it off with whatever it is, like a parachute or something like that. It doesn't look like a very smooth landing. I hope you didn't order eggs or anything like that. And from looking at the drone too, at first I thought they'd be using things like a quadcopter as an example, but it looked like it was more along the lines of something like what Zipline would use in terms of their drones. So it makes me wonder if that is actually a Zipline drone dropping that, because if you guys remember, they're the company that has a lot of experience delivering things like medical supplies, like blood and all that, which I could actually see in this case, but for regular consumer goods, I don't know if it's as ideal. Especially with the liability there, if that's how you drop the packages off. What if someone says, oh, you hit me in the head and now they're injured or something like that? Wow. I don't know how they actually got like all these like what, quote, waivers and all that, because people fear-mongered our recreational drones so much, yet, I don't know, stuff like this is perfectly okay for now. I mean, it'll be only a matter of time until people use this a lot, but yeah, if that's how they drop off the packages and so forth, it doesn't look like it's very well polished yet, at least for delivering regular consumer goods. Again, for myself, if they had the service here in terms of a drone delivery, I'd probably just try it out just to see what it's like. play a little bit. Alright, see you guys later.